Hello guys, welcome back to another StarStable video. So today I am going to basically go through my kind of ideas for StarStable. I do not have fancy editing skills, so I won't be able to like show you what I mean. I will try and put some clips so you have an understanding of what I mean. But yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with me, Frost Hunter and Shadow here, just talking to you like, you know, we're just discussing some things. Anyway, I just want to preface this video by saying that I've seen this a lot. People get really angry and annoyed when people have a suggestion that maybe you don't like. And I just want to remind you guys that when you're talking about game suggestions and stuff, there's no wrong answers because everybody plays this game differently. There's some people who really enjoy different aspects of the game. There's some people who don't really like that. So just please take that into consideration when, you know, you're hearing people talk about their ideas or with my ideas or anyone else's in the comments. Because, you know, no one, if you like something in a game and you want to see it improved on or changed, that's not a bad thing. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not right, if that makes any sense. Unless you say something like, add in a giraffe that you can ride, then maybe that's a little bit extreme. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing is actually why we're here in this place is because I would really like to have like a farming aspecty type of thing in this game. So what I mean by that is obviously you can buy a lot of the treats like carrots, hay, apples, oranges, and stuff like that. I would really like it if you are able to maybe like come here and, I don't know, pick the apples once a day and give, oh, these are berry trees. Okay, these aren't apple trees. I thought they were. Yeah, but come and like collect crops and, you know, plant some new stuff. And maybe it takes like a day or something. But that way you're able to get free treats for your horses, because I really do like giving my horses treats at the end of each of my episodes. And you know what, when you bulk buy a lot of treats, it can get slightly expensive. Plus, I think it would be really cool if you got like a little bit of horse XP for it, maybe a little bit of player experience, and it's just something different to do. I think it would be nice because it will be very relaxing that you can just come in, you know, you can go and pick up, harvest like carrots, apples, all the different fruits and vegetables, and it's kind of like you've homegrown it for your horses. So I thought that was a really cool idea. And here would be the best place. Maybe, you know, it's a nice farm. Why not here? Anyway, the next idea is a pet namer. So I think everybody knows that you can obviously name your horses and your characters and stuff, but you cannot name your pets. Now, I'd really like if there was an option, or maybe like a person you could go to, or even like back at your home stable, where you could change the silver Myst fox at the top and add a pet name. My goodness. Because as much as I want to name all my pets, I have the world's worst memory. And, you know, obviously I remember who Shadow is, but I would love the ability to be able to, you know, just add in names. I think it would be so cool, and I don't know. I just think it would be really cool to have named pets. Maybe if you did like inspect a person, you can see what they name their pet. I don't know, even if it was from like a drop-down list, I wouldn't mind it. I just would really like to see that added in. Anyway, the next thing is for training. Now, we all know that I'm not the best trainer around. We all know that I run into things a lot. I also don't train every single day. So I would really like the ability for them to add in the training from the horse app, but for your adult horses. I think that would be really cool as a nice way to do different types of training. Maybe you could do it once a day with certain types of horses. No, you can do it once a day and you get like a little bit of horse experience, just because I feel like it would break up the just races every single day. And again, you could go to a person, maybe even in the rescue ranch, you could, with Hugh, he could say like, oh, you want to practice a horse on a bridle or a horse on a lead kind of thing. I would really like to see that. Plus it will add something else that you can train with, and it will break up racing, because honestly, training every single day, I honestly get bored. I have to take breaks. I get very bored of training because it's the same races over and over and over again. And going on with different types of training, I would like to see them bring back the Breed Pacific race, or even like a weekly event thing. Maybe if they did it on, I don't know, Saturday and Sunday, where they had one race that you got like 1,000 experience for. Something like that, which would make people log in on the weekend so they could do that one race. Maybe like one week it could be Steve's that you go to and you get 1,000 experience. I know they do this for their birthday, but I would like to see it what's the word? I would like to see it added in a bit more, because honestly, I think I would come in and then I'd feel more inclined to do the rest of my training. And plus it's a big chunk of experience that I really need. So yeah, they're just small little things. Anyway, the next few things are to do with your home stable. Now, I would really like the ability to be able to pay for stable care with Jorvik's shillings, because I don't use my Jorvik shillings. Just because there is that limit on it, I don't feel like I can get a coherent outfit, you know, a good outfit that's all together without having to like remember what I'm actually doing. And I'm a very, very forgetful person. I have random saddles that I have bought with Jorvik's shillings and never got the rest of the outfit, because honestly I can't remember what the outfit was or what outfit I was planning or anything like that. So yeah, I would like the ability to pay for stable care with Jorvik shillings. And actually going on to like saddles and stuff, saddles and sets, I would like there to be a way that you could kind of store an outfit. For example, if I'm in this outfit and I wanted to go into my druid outfit, I would really, really like if I could just quickly, I don't know, go into my home stable and switch it, like, obviously because my character knows what the outfit's going to be, to switch it instantly and, you know, swap them over. I would really, really like that, because then it would be really quick to get ready, especially if you got like a championship or something you want to do and you want to put on your best riding gear. You know, I think it would be good. Anyway, the next thing is Enchanted Clothing. Now this seems a little bit weird, but I actually spoke about this with Sylvie in my chit chat training, which I'll put in the iCard and in the description. Basically, what we kind of had an idea around this was, I like my clothing with stats. The way that I look at it is that the high quality stuff with stats is like the best of the best. And if I'm going to train my horses, I want the best of the best. It's just how my brain works, I know. And, you know, the lower stuff, it's like, it's okay, but it can go over that way. I would really like the ability if maybe you could go to like Elizabeth or the Stonecutter's Vault or something, and you could accept a quest where, or like reputation-y kind of thing, where you go and collect like herbs and different types of plants and rocks and crystals, and you use them to enchant your items. So what I mean by that is you would take, for example, the birthday set that we got that doesn't have any stats, and you can put the best stats on it. Maybe you have certain amount of points. So for example, my t-shirt I think is one of the best ones with best stats. Maybe you could do that where it will say like +8 riding. Obviously we can do that with any items. I feel like this would open up my wardrobe a lot more, and I feel like some items that probably don't get used as much, especially for me and other people who like to race and train and do championships, there's going to be so many more clothing options. Plus, if you have an outfit that you really, really like, being able to enchant it with this magical potion thing, that you'll be able to use it in championships and stuff. Now, I don't really know how they do this. Maybe they could do it like it's a weekly thing, maybe again on Saturday or Sunday, that this one quest opens up, or this one like reputation thing, and yeah, you're able to enchant one of your items. I don't think we should be allowed to go over what we already have, but I think it would be nice if we can just enchant lower level stuff up to the higher one. Now, I don't know if they'd probably include like a star coin payment or something for this, so I don't really know. Maybe some Jorvik shillings, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 Jorvik shillings, or maybe like 5 star coins, I don't really know. So it's like you really got to put in your work for it. Okay, on to the next one. These ones go with oh, I didn't go back to the saddle stuff. Anyway, stable stuff. So one thing I would really like is the ability to customize our stable a little bit. So what I mean by this is the table, the chairs, the shelves, the wardrobe, the flooring, you know, maybe like in the small little room, like, what is it, like a break room kind of thing? I would really like if you could customize it. Maybe you could add some pictures from photo mode. Can you imagine if you took photos and then you could put them in like a little item frame up in that room so you could always keep them? What else? Yeah, just kind of customizable things. Maybe you could change the floor color. Maybe you could change the table. Maybe you could have the ability to put something on the table, like a cake or coffee or something like that. And small little things like that, just for that small little room, because I feel like it would add the ability to make it feel like it's your stable, which I really like the idea of. Carrying on with the stable, actually, I have been playing School of Dragons. If you haven't seen that series, again, I'll link it and stuff. But in the School of Dragons, you can buy extended stables. So you start with your main stable, which has like 2 areas in it, and then you have a list of all the other stables. So you can buy like an expansion. These stables are based on the different types of dragons you can get, but still, you can go into one of them and it's like a fire room where you can put all your fire dragons, and then you go into another room and it's a watery where you can put all your water dragons. I would really like that if there was ability to do that in StarStable. So obviously we have at the back and down one of the sides. Can you imagine if there was a door there and it took you to another stable? Now what I was thinking is we could probably do this in different styles. Now I don't really know much about like different stable styles and stuff like that. But even with different wood texture or different, I don't know, lighting, maybe you can even do it themed after the different places in Jorvik. So I'm gonna voice over this part because I did a terrible job at explaining. What I meant was, if you, wherever your home stable set, it doesn't matter, but you could buy Mistfall inspired expansions which would increase the amount of horses you can display. So the reason I was calling it a Mistfall stable was because that's just kind of like a just general name that I've given it. So you could do this maybe like 3-4 times, so you could keep increasing the amount of horses you can display. So for one of your stables you could have 16 horses displayed, and in another one you could have different a different breed or something, and they're all kind of intertwined with each other where you could walk through a door and go to it. Or the other thing was that they could make the ability so you could buy the different stables. So for example, if your home stable was in Mistfall, you could buy a stable at Moorland, so you could have some of your horses at Moorland. You could obviously still access all of them when you go into your home stable, but you could just increase where your horses are. Plus I think it would be really nice if you had, say, you bought the stable at Dino, you could put all your fjords in there, so your fjord horses were at Dino, or your Shire horses were at Golden Hills. Kind of that type of thing. These are just small things that I wanted to see. Yeah, I rambled for a bit, and yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know any suggestions you have in the comments down below. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you Frost Hunter and Shadow for listening to me ramble. I know I can talk a lot. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our adventures here on the channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. So I will see you guys then.